Welcome to this explainer. Today, we are diving straight into the ultimate 2026 AI showdown to figure out exactly where you should be spending your hard-earned money. Look, if you're trying to navigate the crowded AI market this year, you've probably felt completely overwhelmed by the constant updates and the massive new model releases. Well, we're going to cut right through the noise today and look at the actual data.
Okay, let's just get real for a second. Paying for the top 3 AI tools right now will run you around $60 a month. And honestly, unless these things are literally doing your laundry, that is completely unnecessary for most people. We see this all the time, right? Professionals buying multiple subscriptions just because they've got FOMO, fear of missing out on some shiny new feature. But when you actually look at how these tools function in a real-world daily workflow, paying that much is just a massive waste of your resources.
So that brings us to the ultimate question we're answering today. Out of ChatGPT, Claude, and Perplexity, which one is actually worth your $20 a month? By the end of this explainer, you're going to know exactly which subscription fits your specific needs. And more importantly, you'll know how to get the absolute most out of the free versions of the tools you decide not to pay for. Here is our roadmap for today. We'll be covering 1. The 2026 AI landscape. 2. Meet the big 3. 3. Matching tool to task. 4. The smart pricing strategy. And finally, 5. The ultimate hybrid workflow. Let's get right into it. Section 1. The 2026 AI landscape, a narrowing gap. We're starting here because things have shifted dramatically this year. The days of one single tool just completely dominating every single category, yeah, those are officially over.
What's absolutely fascinating right now is that raw power is no longer the deciding factor. All 3 of these platforms had major upgrades this year. They are all incredibly capable, fully ready for heavy-duty professional work. So you aren't really choosing the smartest AI anymore. You're choosing the one that's designed specifically for the way you naturally work and think. Workflow fit is the name of the game now.
Section 2. Meet the big 3, the heavyweights of 2026. Let's see how our contenders actually stack up against each other. It's time to meet the 3 titans defining productivity this year.
When we break down the big 3s side by side, we get a clear picture of their latest 2026 models and what they absolutely excel at. We've got ChatGPT running on GPT 5.4, which is your go-to for all-around work. Then there's Claude running on Opus 4.7, completely dominating the long-form writing space. And finally, Perplexity, utilizing its sonar model to lead the pack in research. Let's unpack these one by one, shall we?
Looking closely at ChatGPT, this thing is an incredibly versatile powerhouse. It boasts a massive 1 million token context window. To put that into perspective, that means it can remember roughly 3,000 pages of text in a single chat. Insane, right? Released back in March of 2026, GPT 5.4 also introduced 5 distinct reasoning effort levels, so you can tell the AI exactly how hard you want it to think about a problem. Plus, with its computer use API, it can autonomously click around and complete multi-step tasks all on its own.
If we're defining superpowers, ChatGPT is the ultimate all-rounder. It balances speed, coding, and general writing better than any rival out there. If your day involves a bit of everything, writing a few quick emails, drafting a marketing blog post, and maybe throwing together a quick script to automate a spreadsheet, ChatGPT gives you the absolute widest range of features for a single price.
Next up, we have Claude, running on Opus 4.7. This has really evolved into the serious professionals tool. We're talking researchers, lawyers, and serious long-form authors. Released in April 2026, Claude absolutely took the crown for reading, analyzing, and synthesizing incredibly long files. But it didn't stop there. It also massively stepped up its game for developers by adding stronger agentic coding. That means it can write, test, and fix its own code autonomously, going toe-to-toe with ChatGPT. So, Claude's definitive superpower? It is the nuanced writer. It completely prioritizes careful, high-quality output over simple speed. When you read a draft written by Claude, it just feels, more human. It gets subtle tone, it understands complex structure, and it grasps context in a way that feels highly polished right out of the gate.
Finally, we have Perplexity. Now this one completely changes the game by searching the live web and providing clickable citations. That means you can actually trust the answers it gives you. It's powered by its own sonar model, but here's the kicker. It also gives you access to top models from OpenAI and Claude. And what really sets it apart in 2026 is Comet, its own AI browser that handles complex, multi-step research entirely autonomously.
Make no mistake about it, Perplexity's superpower is being the research leader. This tool will save you hours of manual fact-checking every single week. It's built on a very simple premise. An answer is only as good as its source. If you rely on accurate, up-to-the-minute data for your job or your studies, Perplexity completely removes the headache of wondering if your AI is just hallucinating facts.
Section 3. Matching tool to task, finding your fit. Now that we know their superpowers, we need to match the specific tool to your unique daily workload. This is where the rubber meets the road.
I want you to stop and ask yourself right now, what is the single task you spend the most time doing every day? Are you drafting long, detailed reports? Are you debugging software? Or are you hunting down statistics and market trends? Figuring out your single most frequent task is the true compass for making this decision.
The contrast between the two main generators is super clear. If you're building an app from scratch, or you just need to fire off some quick emails, ChatGPT is your go-to. But if you're writing a dense manual or analyzing legal briefs, Claude is your clear winner. And notice how both are incredibly capable at coding, but they approach it completely differently. ChatGPT is all about speed and generation, while developers are flocking to Claude for complex refactoring and deep self-review.
And when we throw Perplexity into the mix, the divide is super clean. You use Perplexity to gather the facts, and you use the other two to actually write the creative content. Sure, Perplexity can write basic code and text, but it's not built to be a creative engine. It is a discovery engine.
Section 4. The smart pricing strategy. Don't overpay. So how do we get all of this amazing capability without shelling out that ridiculous $60 a month? Let's talk strategy.
Check out this brilliant 5-step playbook for 2026. Identify your main task. Test all the free tiers first, match the tool to your specific job, pay for only one plan, and then build a hybrid workflow. All three of these tools offer incredibly generous free tiers right now. Honestly, light users might not even need a paid plan at all. By thoroughly testing them over a week, your real everyday usage is going to clearly reveal which interface and output style naturally clicks with your brain.
Section 5. The ultimate hybrid workflow, working smarter. Let's see how all of this builds into the ultimate daily setup. This is exactly how power users are separating themselves from the pack.
Instead of making these tools compete, you need to use them as a team. Step 1. Perplexity finds the research. Step 2. Claude writes the nuanced draft. Step 3. ChatGPT polishes it up or builds the code around it. Imagine you're writing a massive market research report. You jump into your free Perplexity account to grab current, cited market data. Then you paste those facts into your paid Claude Opus account to draft a beautifully nuanced 20-page document. Finally, you use your free ChatGPT account to quickly format the executive summary and maybe write a quick script to auto-email it to your team. Boom. That quote perfectly captures our central thesis today. You combine their free tiers to cover each other's weak spots, and you only pay for your primary engine. You get the real-time accuracy of Perplexity, the literary polish of Claude, and the versatile agility of ChatGPT, completely eliminating the waste of paying for all three at once. By mastering this hybrid AI workflow, you are essentially getting the very best parts of a $60 setup for a fraction of the cost. And let me tell you, that makes you incredibly valuable in the 2026 job market. Businesses are paying premium rates right now for consultants and freelancers who simply know how to orchestrate these tools effectively. It's not just about saving a few bucks. It's about radically multiplying your personal output.
So, I want you to look at your to-do list right now. Based on what we've learned in this explainer, which free tier are you going to test out today to revolutionize your workflow? Are you going to fact-check a report with Perplexity, refine an essay with Claude, or automate a tedious task with ChatGPT? The tools are sitting right there, waiting for you. Get out there, test them out, and go build your perfect hybrid system.